I've been teaching anatomy and physiology this year, and I was looking for interesting things that would involve A&P, but that are a little diversion from study. I asked the students if they'd like to learn moulage, and they said that they would. So I rode down to the store and bought all these materials, and then that night or the next night I was telling my wife about what we were going to do. Hickory Hills Fire Department had just stopped by and asked if a number of students could be, quote, victims for a simulation, disaster simulation they were doing. Just in a day or so I spoke to Perry Watson and told him what we'd like to do, and he was happy with that. And I was happy to find out that they wanted us to do it, but they weren't going to tell the firefighters that the victims would be made up as though they had actually been through a disaster. We took one day and watched some video on how this is done, and then that Friday, the class time was just for experimenting. On Monday, again, the students experimented with moulage, and then by Tuesday, we knew who the victims would be and what their wounds would be, and we separated the makeup artists, the A&P class, according to the wounds that they wanted to take care of, and we spent Tuesday class time getting ready for that specific wound type.
So it's about the end of work time, and in the calf, they're getting ready to make all the wounds because they're going to have to do 18 wounds tonight with the moulage to be ready at 6:30 to be over there at the triage at Summit Ridge. So here's what they're doing. Michael, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get his arm ready. Robbie's arm. That's his arm.
The arm should come out and stick out down there.
And so it's gonna be all like bloody and everything at the end?
Yeah, he's trying to get it to make it look real.
A large piece of wood in left thigh.
Left eye?
Thigh.
Okay, I was like, what? Well, are you gonna be a victim?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna have both legs deformed.
Oh, that's you, not Cheris.
No. She has her right arm and leg deformed.
Yeah, we switched it around. Cheris wanted bloody opportunity.
So now is the race against time to get everybody's wound done in the back of the cafeteria here before 6:30 when everyone has to be over at the triage.
It's not really staying on. We might have to burn it. Well, I mean, the super glue burned me, so I was like, we might have to burn me again. But it doesn't want to stay on. I was thinking maybe if we put a slit in it right about here and then put a belt around it, yeah, then it could hold it on tighter.
Do you think, is it coming off, or is it still...
I feel like it will. Let's find something to wrap around it, like a rope or something. Thin rope.
They only have 30 minutes left, and they've got to be over there at 6:30. So hopefully everyone can get their wound done. We have Robbie with an amputated arm, Elga with her lacerated leg. We've got things like this. How does it feel, Kimpu?
I feel amazing.
Okay, yeah, I'll start now. I'm gonna get a piece of wood stuck in my neck by this senior. So here goes. Okay, there it is. Thank you, Keisha.
You're welcome.
All right, you doing?
Okay.
Okay, are we in?
I'm like shoving this in
You're
your
getting
face.
it.
Okay, close it.
I don't want to smash your feet.
Yeah, you can go inside there.
What's your name?
Chandler.
All right, where you at?
I'm in the Summit Ridge building.
All right. You know what happened?
I was in the garden and saw the tornado come and came in here, but then...
Sir, can you hear me? Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Nope. Nope, he did. Like that.
They were quite surprised to find that it wasn't just a card with some symptoms written on it, but that there were people actually who looked wounded. And they told me that it was the funnest simulation that they had ever done. So we were pleased with that and pleased that they were so happy with the results. The students did a fantastic job. They took charge of it, and it went off without a hitch.
So anything else I should say in conclusion to the video? Y'all have any better thoughts?
I think you should say that this is fake.
This is fake. Oh, you know what we could start too? We could start saying subscribe at the end of our videos.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, please like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
And make sure you click the bell button so you receive daily notifications about our new videos on YouTube.
Did they have much to say about you and Sam's wounds?
They just said it's really good.
Okay. Chandler was the first one they saw, so apparently they really exclaimed when they got to that one.
Oh. Thank you for watching this far in the video. Have a good night.